Hi, everybody. Rachel Rose again from Workshop Muse, just walking us through the next part of these big ideas that are kind of at the core, at the base of this mindful art journaling course. And today I'm talking about blossoms, waterfalls, butterflies, the unfolding moments, the process that happens at the core of the work that we do in this kind of expressive tapping into knowledge that we have. And so I really want to talk to people here a bit about how scary this can feel, about how hard this experience can be to just walk into a blank page, walk into no plan, and just see what unfolds, just see what happens in the moment. For some people, they can ride that wave. For some people, that feels comfortable. They're used to surfing that. They can move in and they're like, yeah, this will take me somewhere. I trust that this process is going to evolve and unfold in the way that's needed. For others, we really don't have much experience doing that. And it can be really scary. It can be really hard to just be like, what do you mean? I'm just supposed to make marks on the page? Like, I don't know what to do. My brain won't let me just make marks. I don't know where that's going. And usually what happens for people is when they have that experience of making marks and then that fear, that trepidation, they really kind of want to start to like make sense of it. And of course, that's natural. We're human beings. We're trying to make sense of our worlds. Uncertainty is a really vulnerable place to be. And so is creating art, I would add. And so what's important is to just notice, do that mindful work of just noticing how scary that is, how terrifying that is for you, how easy that is for you, how uncertain it is, and to meet that moment of kind of unfolding of the notion of seeing what emerges, of being in the midst of that process, moment to moment to moment, not knowing where it's going, just meeting that with curiosity, just saying like, whoa, I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. This girl asked me to just make marks on the page and I'm kind of freaking out. And so what we do is we just notice that freak out part of ourselves and we just meet it with curiosity. And we say, wow, okay, I'm really freaking out about this. This is so interesting. Look at my reaction to this. Look at how hard this is for me. It's so interesting to see. Trusting the process is the mantra in this work. It is the thing we need to remind ourselves, whatever phrase, whatever sticks with you, if it helps you in those moments when you're scared, when you don't know where this is going, when it's unfolding in ways that feel uncertain, vulnerable, scary, to just have a mantra to go back to. Trust the process. I'm the butterfly coming out of the cocoon. I'm a blossoming flower. This is one bit at a time. I'm the snow melting into the waterfall. I'm in the middle of this kind of space that I don't know where I am, and here I go. We'll see what happens. And so I want to encourage you to just remind yourself of that in those moments when the process feels too big and too scary. And so something you can do in the mindful art journaling class, or just generally, if you want to kind of get practice and skills, is you can just take a piece of paper and like make a scribble. Just like literally make a few scribbles. Oh, sorry, you can't really see that very well. Make a few scribbles. And then what you would do is just kind of start to look at it. Just notice it and see what emerges. See what's happening. See kind of like, what is this asking for? Think about the page itself kind of starting to like speak to you and saying, oh, like, this line right here, I kind of want to darken it. This line, I'm going to erase it and just see what happens. You can do little sketches like this. And it's this kind of mini skill set of practice and seeing kind of where something uncertain, where something unplanned can unfold. I'm going to just show you a quick image that I made that's similar to this. This little bird here it was like acrylic and pastel and that sort of thing. I literally sat down and made a number of scribbles, and then I kind of rotated my paper and I started to look and I started to play with it, and I saw this bird start to emerge, and so I started to darken lines and I started to take lines away and I started to play with it, and I started to really listen to it and trust the process to see where this little creation was going to go. And it was so fun to just watch and see where this emerges. And so it's a similar thing that you're doing in the mindful art journaling class. You're going to kind of move into it. But if it feels scary, if it feels hard, one of the things you can do is in your mindful art journaling or otherwise, you can just start to make marks and just be playful, just be really curious and see like what's coming here. Think about your work speaking to you. Think about the marks on the page having a voice. What is asking for more? What is asking for less? What is asking to be darkened, to be lightened? It isn't coming from you, it's coming from the page. And that unfolding process will, if we follow the lead of the page, will emerge, it will unfold, it will start to melt, it will start to blossom, it will start to kind of become. So Again, big idea, lots of work here to do, but I just wanted to give you a little taste of this idea of the unfolding, of trusting the process, of the blossoms and the waterfalls and the butterflies in our creation. So I've got one more big idea I'm going to share with you, and I hope that you're having fun playing with the mindful art journaling process.